Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great Sunday afternoon. Um, Boy, time flies when it's Sunday and it's your day off. Um, I wanted to do another comparison of which album is better, and it's always fun doing this to determine what album would be similar to the next and compare the two song by song. And it's all in fun. They're all great albums. But before I get into it, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there and be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. So the two bands I want to pit against each other. We'll start off with this one here. This is the Knack, Get the Knack. I also have a sealed copy of this one somewhere. It's going to remain sealed, I guess, as far as I want it to be. This one just needs a little gluing on the seam. This is on Capitol Records. Great debut album by the band. And versus Cheap Trick's debut album, Cheap Trick. Both albums are amazing debut albums. This one has a library stamp on it, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know libraries let people borrow albums, but it's cool just the same. So the Knack, American, sorry for the glare. It was an American rock band from LA formed in 1978. Featured Doug Fieger on rhythm guitar, Burton Avere, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, on lead guitar, an amazing underrated guitarist for sure. Bruce Gary on drums and Prescott Niles on bass. In the other corner, Cheap Trick is an American rock band still active, formed in 1973, so about 5 years apart. Features Robin Zander on lead vocals and rhythm guitar, Tom Peterson on bass, Rick Nielsen on lead guitar and vocals, and Bun E. Carlos on drums. Two great debuts by two great American bands. One still active, one not. But what I like to do is do comparisons of the song and choose which one I would choose as the best album. Doesn't mean that one's better than the other. This is just all in fun. I have a good time doing this, and I just have to be careful of how much of the music I play, because they do like to block these videos once in a while. Please share the Spotify playlist below. I'll be including a Spotify playlist for this video down below on both bands, and then you can decide. Decide in the comments. Let me know which one you prefer. Also, give me ideas of what bands if I have them on my collection that I could compare. I've got lots of ideas. It's just a matter of putting them together. So we'll start off with the Knack. This is Let Me Out. I just have to let there's a bit of a premise here. When I included the Cheap Trick songs, they had the album in reverse, and I didn't realize that till I started this video. So it's still cool to compare each song side by side, but if you're looking, hey, this isn't the first track or the second track, it's all the tracks together. It's just that they're in reversed order, so I'll just let you know. So Let Me Out compared to ELO Kitties. I'm going to listen to Let Me Out again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to go with Let Me Out. So it's 1-0 for the Knack. Next is the Knack, Your Number or Your Name. Next is Your Daddy Should Have Stayed in High School by Cheap Trick. It's a heavy song. I'm going to go with Your Daddy Should Have Stayed in High School. So that's 1-1. Next is Otera by the Knack. Then we have Taxman, Mr. Thief by Cheap Trick. I'm gonna go with Cheap Trick, Taxman, Mr. Thief. So that's 2-1 Cheap Trick. Next is She's So Selfish by the Knack. Then we have Cry Cry by Cheap Trick. I'm going to go with Cry Cry. I know I can only play a little bit of it, but if you listen to the whole song, it's an amazing song. So that's 2-0 for Cheap Trick. So next is Maybe Tonight by the Knack. Now we have Oh Candy by Cheap Trick. Have to go with Oh Candy. Come on the Knack. It's 3-0 for Cheap Trick. We have a famous hit, Good Girls Don't by the Knack. And we have Hot Love by Cheap Trick. Smoking. Gotta go Hot Love with Cheap Trick. Wow, that's 4-0, man. Wow, that's just unbelievable. Okay, so My Sharona by the Knack is coming up next. Speak Now or Forever Hold Your Peace, Cheap Trick. Let me just forward this a bit. This Cheap Trick is a killer of an album. 4-1 Cheap Trick so far. Next is Heartbeat by the Knack. I can't really say this next word because I'm trying to keep my channel clean. He's a W, and that's all I'm going to say, by Cheap Trick. (5-1) Cheap Trick. I didn't realize this when I put these two albums together, but man. Siamese Twins, The Monkey and Me, the Knack. Now we have Mandacello by Cheap Trick. So we'll go 5-2 for Cheap Trick. Next is Lucinda by the Knack. And then Cheap Trick, The Ballad of TV Violence. Wow. (6-2) Cheap Trick. Now the next two, that's the last of the Cheap Trick songs, so the Knack are going to win these next two by default. That's What the Little Girls Do is the next one. So that's 6-3. And we have Frustrated by the Knack. So Cheap Trick wins it by 6-4. This Cheap Trick album is amazing. I mean, the Knack album is awesome, and it's a great debut, but this Cheap Trick debut was just a fantastic album. Please check it out. Please check the Spotify playlist below. Please enjoy. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye now.